Okay, hello everybody, and gonna be doing something a little bit different from the normal gaming videos. This is gonna be a bit of a tutorial. Since you may have noticed, I've been posting some content collection content over the past couple weeks. I've been playing the event. This event was extremely difficult. I will not deny that I've been extraordinarily lucky this time. But anyway, yeah, you can see Akashi here. She has been repairing some of my ships. Yeah, I've been doing some farming, trying to get a few more ships that I want out of this event before this finishes. As of the point of making this video, it's gonna finish up on the 1st of June, I believe. So what this video is gonna be is a little bit of an Orel Bay, I guess, tutorial video. I know there are 1,000,001 of these out there, but I just want to go over a little bit of what the point of doing this is, and why at least I believe that there's a certain point of efficiency where you want to hit when you're doing this. Now, in terms of equipment, I'll admit, I'm not the most stacked individual in this game. I'll say that right off. I'm definitely missing some equipment to make this as efficient as humanly possible. Namely engines. I throw engines on my submarines just to hopefully mitigate the amount of damage they take when I put them out on a run. Okay, so you may notice I'm sending in 3 submarines to start off with. Now, there are multiple different ways you can do this. I'm just going to show you this one for today and explain why I do it this way. So, Orel cruising involves moving to this map, which is Orel Bay, hence the name Orel Cruise. Now, the point of Orel cruising usually is to gain resources and complete quests. In this case, this format with 3 submarines, more suited to quest completion. Alright, now, the route in this map is completely random. As far as I've been able to tell, there's no official route you take. And this north one's the best for fuel collection because you hit 2 fuel nodes on the way to through the map. Okay, so now we're gonna see the first battle on this map. If it'll load in. Let's see. Well, okay. Alright, so the point of sending submarines into this map is A, they don't consume a lot. Granted, I'm not using the most efficient submarine composition. 401 and, or Shioi and Goya consume a little more fuel, being aircraft carrying submarines, especially in their Kai forms. Ideally, or at least what some people do when they really min-max this stuff, they don't upgrade their submarines, simply because they consume more resources and take longer to repair. Alright, so we don't want to go into a night battle. We want to avoid that as much as possible, especially on these nodes that don't have any transport ships or carriers on them. Because when you're doing quests, chances are you're going to be going after either carriers or the transport ships, which don't show up on the first node of these maps. Okay, and we do get drops every once in a while. Now, you can use them to modernize your ships, or take them over to... hi Inazuma. Okay. Anyway, you can use those to either modernize ships, you can scrap them for small amount of resources. Okay. So, we already hit our 2 nodes. Now, each of these nodes will give you anywhere from 15 to 45 resources. We rolled 30 and 35, which is a pretty good run. Everything else here is pretty much stuck to the randomness of the compass fairies. So this is one of the good nodes to go to. Apart from not really having a lot of ships that can damage your submarines, it's one of the ones that has both carriers and transport ships. So no matter what quest you're taking, this is a good one to go for. Now, at this point in the day, I've actually done most of the quests that I need to. So this is just for the point of tutorial. Alright, good. So we got our one of the carriers down, and looks like we might get some transport ship. Oh! Okay, so that is probably the best roll possible. We also got the node that can't possibly counterattack, so that was a very good run. Okay, now in terms of efficiency, some people like to run only one submarine. It's true that doing that you get the most resource yield. The major problem with that is that you are going to have to deal with repairing more often, which is why a lot of people like to keep multiple submarines. I'm still working on that, so yeah. As you can probably tell by my ship list here, I'm not exactly well suited for that. I have some Maruyus here, but I'm going to use them for luck upgrades. I have a spare Shioi, spare Imuya. I have you. I have a couple of other submarines here. You eventually is probably going to be the best one. Row 500 has the highest evasion, I believe, out of all the submarines, so once she hits a Kaini, she's probably going to be the submarine of choice on this map. But as you can see, I just got her this past event, so she's not very high level. I-19, probably another pretty good choice. She's a known tank for damage, so probably going to be using her once these two get to a level suitable enough to run this solo. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the refilling, so you can kind of see, like, yeah, 18 fuel, 30 ammo. It's kind of an ammo sink. I'm going to admit, unless you hit the bottom two routes, you will not get... Actually, unless you just hit the middle route, there's a chance you won't get any ammo at all. So you're going to want to be doing some quests on the side or some expeditions that help replenish this, or you're not gonna be gaining too well on the ammo front. But the point of Orel cruising more than anything is to get additional fuel. So we're gonna go ahead and refuel there, and we're gonna take a quick look at our quests. Now you can see I've completed most of the quests needed for this week already, so not a lot to do here, but Orel cruising is a really good way to get your battle quests done for the day. You'll also get a lot of carrier and transport ship quests as dailies and weeklies, so it's pretty useful in that sense that you can go in there and complete those and get additional resources and not spend a lot in the process. Now, the one quest that it doesn't really help completing is Operation Eigo, or Algo, as you'd read it in the Japanese there, which I believe is one of the weekly quests, which involves sorting at least 35 times, getting at least 10 S ranks if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I actually don't remember what that is right now, but you can go ahead and look at the wiki. It explains out all the quests there, but there's a good quest line that you can do that gains you quite a bit of resources. And yeah, that'll do it for this tutorial. So thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions or any critiques that on any points I may be missing, feel free to comment and let me know, because I'm all for learning, because I'd like to be a way better prepared for this next event, because as you can see, I've been bled pretty well dry here. Thanks to questing like that, I'm actually okay, because I started the event around I want to say 60k on all resources, and this 15k fuel I've gained pretty much in the past like 2 days out of just questing and doing the daily lines. So that's not too bad. And I've also been farming and been using some of this, so you can get quite a bit. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, yeah, keep your ship safe, don't sink anybody, and good luck in the event for those of you still running that for the spring of 2016. Yeah.